Pathway to a happy life. Deep love yields unconquerable joy. Any chance you get, show people love. A quote often attributed to William Penn has guided most of my life and served me wonderfully. It goes, I expect to pass through life but once. If, therefore, there can be any kindness I can show, or any good thing that I can do to any fellow being, let me do it now, and not defer or neglect it, as I shall not pass this way again. Tell people how proud you are of them and how much you love them while you, and they, are still alive. I once met a man who told me he felt abounding happiness at the very sight of a live person. Why? I asked him. Because I've seen so many dead people in my life that meeting someone alive is a special gift, he said. Not one of us knows when we'll face our end. So, why hold back that which is most valuable, your human capacity to love deeply? Part of your job as a fully alive human is to make people feel better about themselves. And to make others smile. It may shock you how little it takes to make someone happy. Write old school love letters to everyone you care about, thank you notes to those who have helped you, and messages of consideration for anyone you think needs some appreciation. Express how you really feel without being limited by the devilish fear of rejection. And always be more interested in other people than being concerned with coming off as an interesting person. Every human being you meet has a lesson to teach, a story to tell, and some dream in their heart that longs for your support. Our best selves will be shackled by the caring words we leave unspoken, the warm feelings we fail to display, and the good deeds we leave undone. Avoid negativity and judgment. Every negative thought is an inhibitor to personal growth. It keeps you clogged up just as cholesterol clogs up an artery. When you are filled with negativity, you are kept from attaining higher and more bountiful levels of happiness. The inclination to judge others also serves as a gigantic inhibitor of your personal growth. When you judge another person, you do not define him or her, you define yourself. Your judgment of another says nothing at all about that person, it only says that you need to judge the person in the way that you are doing. So you are saying more about yourself than about the other. When you find yourself thinking and behaving in negative or judgmental terms, remind yourself that this is an indication of both where you are at the moment and where you are not. What bothers us most about others quite often is something we refuse to acknowledge in ourselves, or even something we need more of. Try to be more interested in what is causing you to feel judgmental than in what is wrong with another person. Heaven on earth is a state, not a place. Take daily voyages into awe and regular adventures into wonder. Wonder is such a potent source of happiness and a key skill in the promotion of your ever-increasing genius. All the great women and men of the world learned how to relax into the magic of a day enchantingly spent. Through my experiments with life, I now understand that what the immortal philosophers, mystics and saviors called heaven on earth isn't a place to visit but a state you can inhabit. Trust me, as you cultivate your mindset, purify your heart set, optimize your health set, and elevate your soul set, the way you perceive and experience life will revolutionize your experience. But if you don't do this profoundly important work, you'll never know. So, as you dedicate more time to personal mastery, the amount of self-love you feel will expand. And all lavish successes and private joys do depend on loving oneself. What keeps you in bondage to your doubts, insecurities and fears is low inner worth. Because of what people told you about yourself in your early childhood, your subconscious mind discounts your braveness, smothers your highness and chains your greatness. As you let go of the false beliefs that you were taught are truths, and as you release the emotional wounds that closed you to love, you will open up yourself to the beauties and abundance of the universe. Tomorrow is a bonus, not a right. Postpone not your heroism and never delay your peacefulness. Your life can fall apart within an hour. I am an optimist and a genuine merchant of hope. And yet I am also a realist. Accidents, illness, loss and death happen every day. It's human nature to think these things will never occur. Yet, all wise philosophers teach us of the transience of our existence. Armed with this insight, connect with your mortality. Understand that your days are numbered. And with the passage of each glorious morning, you grow closer to your end. Don't put off expressing your gifts and talents. And make certain you enjoy this ride. Have a good time as you rise toward your magnificence. It's so sad how most people postpone having a beautiful, fun and magical life until they are too old to fully savor it. Life absolutely is a sublime journey. Yes, we all experience trials and heartbreak. But it's all mostly good. Every hero story needs to have a villain as well as some juicy tragedy along with the triumphs and ultimate victory for it to be a tale worth watching. And so, keep the shortness of life at the forefront of your focus. Don't put off your happiness until you have more time, or you get the promotion, or you have more money in the bank. These are excuses, born of feelings that you are undeserving. Sense them in and extract them from your orbit so that you can keep ascending into your loftiest realms. Tomorrow is a promise, not a fact. Enjoy every morning and appreciate each day you have on Earth. Take bold risks yet hedge them with common sense. Balance living like there is no tomorrow so that when the end has come, you'll know you lived your life as a majestic testimony to the capacity for legendary that every human being carries inside of them. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share for more content.